Hello everyone, welcome to TGIF, your weekly destination to get the latest and greatest in tech. We've been talking a lot about shifting security left in the developer life chain. DevOps, DevSecOps has been the talk of the town. But what if you get a DevOps or a DevSecOps journey with AI infused in that? How productive it is going to be for the developers? To join me on this short conversation, I have Referti from the Singapore team, who is a global black belt who actually drives a lot of customers in terms of adopting GitHub toolchain to enhance their DevOps and DevSecOps capability. Hi Referti, welcome to TGIF.
Hey Divya, thank you for inviting me. Glad to be in TGIF.
Pleasure to have you here. So, my first question to you would be, in the world of DevSecOps, we've heard this term for a long time, but what is the AI element in DevSecOps which will really amplify developer productivity?
That's a great question. So in DevSecOps, what we notice is that we capture a lot of issues initially, but most of the tools are around reporting. And what we're trying to do is to address the developer experience. And that's where AI comes in. We want to bring AI closer to the developer and help the developer resolve those captured vulnerabilities as soon as possible. And that's where we're focused at in GitHub.
Sure. Thank you so much. So, what are some of the tools that are available in the GitHub ecosystem which will really help developers in their DevSecOps journey?
And that's a great question. So in GitHub, we believe in helping the developers in even from the start when coding and even in the pull requests. And we're looking at three main things. The first one is on dependencies, looking at the supply chain of open source dependencies and looking at vulnerabilities and using AI to automatically update vulnerable dependencies and resolve those. The second one is code scanning and code vulnerabilities. And again, we use AI to look at the CVEs and the proposed fix and resolve those. And the third one is secrets, all the secrets, API keys, hard-coded passwords in your code. Where here we're actually looking at even preventing the developer from committing the code or the password in the first place and removing that completely from the Git history.
Sure, sounds good. I think it's really, it aids the developers in that sense. So can we have a quick demo on this one?
Sure. Let me just share my screen. Okay, good. So here, what I'm seeing now, or I'm showing now, is basically the GitHub Advanced Security dashboard. From the start, we do know that these are the three main components that I talked to you about: dependency scanning, code scanning, and secret scanning. Now, let me just show you quickly one of dependency scanning. So in dependency scanning, right, we do know, so GitHub being the largest open source repo in the world, we do see a lot of these dependency vulnerabilities. And one of the things that we do is that we use a bot, we call it Dependabot, that can automatically update your code. So for example, in this case, we see a vulnerability in Jetty version 10. And rather than having a developer have to manually update the code, why don't we just let the bot to update the code to the latest version? Now, of course, given that many companies and developers now have CI/CD in place, each of these will trigger your CI/CD for the necessary code reviews and the necessary build test, automated testing, so on, right? So that automatically helps the developer quickly resolve dependency issues. Now, the second one is where I want to focus on is when it comes to, and maybe Dependabot is not very new for many people, right? Now here I have a pull request of my change, right? Now here I have my code. And what you will see here is I have a really nice pull request summary. This is generated by GitHub Copilot Enterprise. Now what I want to show down here is that when GitHub Advanced Security now detects, for example, a potential SQL injection statement from the developer, we now have what we call Copilot Autofix.
Wow, very nice.
And this is a movement where we basically say when we find it, it's fixed, right? Or in short, fixed when found. And so Copilot Autofix looks at the vulnerability and automatically suggests the fix for that vulnerability, and the developer has the choice to basically commit directly or edit it in code space or in the local IDE, and basically have additional modifications. Now, even if the developer commits the change, given that this is in a branch, all the CI/CD will still run. So after all the changes, you will see here code reviews will still run. Code scanning jobs will run again, including all the automated build and automated testing that you may have configured. All of those will run again.
Wonderful, Rafferty. I think great demonstrations, very quick, crisp, and very meaningful for developers, right? So thank you for your time on TGIF. It was a pleasure looking at your demos. So viewers, that's for you. For all the developers, you have a very nice tool now which can almost aid you in a matter of a few seconds or a few minutes in fixing your applications, making it more safe, more secure. So with that, thank you for watching TGIF. Keep watching TGIF. Stay safe, stay secure, build secure apps with GitHub.